Hi everyone, good morning. It's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. It's going to be a beautiful day. I can just feel it in my bones. I hope that you're all having a really, really good morning. And I wanted to share, I'm having my breakfast tea this morning. It's Lady Grey. And I had forgotten what was in Lady Grey tea, so I looked it up, and it's of course a variation on Earl Grey, which is a black tea. But what they did with the special blend of Lady Grey is they actually added a little bit of bergamot oil. Now this actually didn't do me very much good because I wasn't sure what bergamot oil was. So I checked, and it's actually an orange. The bergamot is a little orange. It's green, and they harvest this orange to make a kind of an essential oil, bergamot, and it's actually used in perfumes and cologne. It's got apparently other beneficial essential oil benefits as well, but yeah, it's a really lovely tea. So hope that you're having a cup of tea or coffee, and I wanted to chat with you today about something that's been on my mind for, I don't know, 40 years. And that's my weight. You know, I'm one of these people. I actually have proof that I was skinny at one time. I had pictures as, a teenager, and I think after I had my children, I started to put on weight, and I'm not blaming my kids for this, of course. I think it's just to establish a different lifestyle, and sometimes, you just gain a little extra more than you need. And so I have found it really hard in my life to get into an exercise regime. I'll be honest with you. In fact, it's no secret. I've told you this before. And so I've tried really hard to do things by myself and go to the gym. I practice yoga. I do some other exercise. But I realized recently that doesn't have to be, and it's not a solitary thing to do. Yes, you can try to work out on your own and motivate yourself to go to the gym and do those long walks, really energetic, high energy walks, but it's really difficult sometimes to get motivated. So I was thinking, and we wrote an article about ways that you can lose weight by being social, getting out there and doing things with friends. And I think these are some good ideas. And of course, I always love your ideas and the conversation. So if you want to leave any thoughts about how you do things to stay in shape and lose weight, please leave them in the comment section below. Now, of course, my focus here is on losing weight, but really what I'm saying is to establish some healthy aging lifestyle processes, and to do things that are going to make you feel good about yourself, encourage you to eat healthy food and to exercise, and as a byproduct, lose a few pounds. And some of this has worked for me, so I'm speaking from experience, as I always try to do. So the first thing is, that there's a lot of social pressure to make changes to our health and to stay fit and, to do things that are good for humanity. And I think that if you sometimes feel like you're doing something for the greater good, that actually can help you motivate yourself as an individual. So I think if you can look at this process of exercise and losing weight as something that will help everybody, it gives you a little bit of extra push. So what are some things you can do? Now, I'm not a big shopper, but I'm very interested in marketing and how people package things and how just the changing fashions, the changing trends. So I love to go out and walk around the shops. Now, here in Switzerland, we don't have very big malls like you do in the United States and Canada, Australia, other parts and UK, definitely UK, to where you can go and literally walk for like 3 hours and just, enjoy the visual delight of mall shopping. But especially, I don't know about you guys, but it's been pretty cold here recently. It's a perfect way to spend a cold afternoon. Go to the local mall and just say to yourself, I'm not going to buy anything. I'm just going to walk at a brisk pace around the mall. Take several friends. Do it as a group activity. Say, hey, let's just call someone up and say, let's go to the mall. We'll have a coffee, we'll have a chat, but let's just do a walk for half an hour and get somewhere towards those 10,000 steps a day. So I think it's really, really cool to do that. And not necessarily buy a thing, but if that happens along the way, you find a little treasure. If the sales are on, all the better. Now, another thing that you can do is participate in a charity or a run or a walk. Now, most of the charity activities don't require you to be a world-class athlete. You can walk instead of run, really just show up and participate. And that does two things. One is it gets you out there socially with people, gets you feeling like you're making a difference in the world. And also it gets you to, to feel good about yourself physically and to accomplish something. And that's a big thing with these goals, is to do little steps towards a big goal. So if you're doing a charity run, every day get up and go out and walk or run 10 minutes, 11 minutes, 12 minutes, until you go up there and do running for 30 minutes or more. So I think that's a really good thing. And of course, the day of the run is always so much fun because you're participating with a lot of people that have a shared interest, and you can just really celebrate your achievement. Now, another thing that a lot of my friends like to do is swim. I have a friend in France, her name's Anne, and she always loves to go swimming almost every day. And she is really, really enjoying it. And it's something that she meets up with friends, or she'll grab a girlfriend as she drives into the swimming pool, and really have a great time as a group. And I think that also most of these swimming pools also have spas and hot tubs that you can use as part of your membership or your day admission, and that's really fun. You can swim, get some good exercise with your friends, and then sit down in the hot tub with them and get caught up on what's going on. Just have some fun together. Social activity really, I think, does work. Another thing, if you're not so interested in swimming, is we've written down team gardening. What's team gardening? Well, maybe you have a little tiny garden, but your friend has a big one. Or maybe you've got one of those, over in Europe they have this a lot, these allotments where you can apply to own an allotment, a little bit of land, where you own it, you actually rent it or you use it, and you can plant vegetables, flowers, whatever you like. So you can do it as a team though. So, one day you go to this friend's house, help her with her strawberry plants or something she's got lots of room for. And then another day go to someone else's where you can just maybe help do a little bit of digging or weeding. But the point here is you do it as a group, you do it with friends, and you make it more than the activity. I actually had an idea, maybe everybody could plant a vegetable, like you could have cabbage in one garden, carrots in another, and you could do your little shop going house to house. But lots of ideas, and maybe you already do this, so share with us your thoughts on this if you have some ideas on social exercise. Now, another thing which I am promising myself I'm going to do this summer is ride a bike. Ride a bike. We all loved riding bikes when we were kids. That feeling of freedom, your legs out in the air, like no hands. Just that feeling of being on a bicycle. It's really cool. So that's another thing you can do as a group. And I think that might be my secret, is to find another woman or two or guy that wants to ride a bike and take me to some of these little beautiful bike riding spots in my area. So riding a bike. Do we have bike riders out there? Are you a bike rider? I'm sure if you are, you're addicted, because it's one of those things that is so much fun. It looks great. And you get some cool bikes too. Get a second-hand one or maybe even rent one. Most towns have rental facilities. So that's another idea. Now, go dancing together. Dancing, if you go by yourself, it's a little bit lonely, but go with a friend. Grab a bunch of girlfriends or guys and just go dancing. No big deal. Just, you don't have to be expert, tango dancer or an expert at anything. Just go and show up and have fun. I think that's really the important thing to do with all these activities. No one's judging. There's that quote about dance like no one's watching. Probably most of the time no one is. So it's not really worth worrying about. Just have fun. So dancing is good. And also you can do classes, like Zumba and other dance classes that are specifically designed to get your heart rate up and help those calories go flying away. So that's another thing. I think the most important thing of this whole discussion today is that exercise doesn't have to be boring, and it doesn't have to be something that you do alone. If you want to lose a little weight or just get a little healthier in your lifestyle, maybe try some social exercise, get together with friends and try something that we've discussed here. There's so many ways to lose weight, burn calories, and have fun at the same time. So I'd love to know, what you're doing to stay healthy and to get social in your life. Maybe leave your comments in the section below. Well, thank you again, everyone, for being here. Thank you so much for showing up, for making this a priority in your day, for giving us your support. I really do love this time with you and building the friendships that we are developing. So leave your comments in the section below. And I'd love the question today to simply be, how do you combine fitness and social activity? What do you do to combine fitness and social gatherings? Look forward to your conversations, to your comments and feedback, and I'll jump in the conversation too, and I'll get to know each other a little bit better. So thank you again for being here. Take good care, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.